Good evening. The Denver Broncos didn't waste any time finding their next general manager, selecting the Vikings' George Paton to lead their franchise out of a 5-year playoff skid. Insider Troy Renck breaks down this big-time hire. Troy, you've been super busy lately for a good reason. The Broncos have found their guy, new general manager George Paton, 6-year deal. Why was he the right fit for this franchise?
Well, they're really in a draft and development mode. That is what he has been well versed in with the Vikings. He has the most experience, both from everything from the salary cap and free agency and that draft. They felt like he was ready. They had to give him a long commitment, but they felt like he's the guy, the fresh set of eyes to help turn this thing around.
You mentioned he's also not going to be a puppet. He gets this long deal. What kind of flexibility will he have to really put his stamp on this Broncos franchise?
Well, as part of the interview, John Elway promised not to meddle, that he's not going to be involved in the daily operations. He'll be a consultant on big decisions. I believe that will be the case. That was one of the appeals to this job, is that Paton will have final authority. Come in here and kind of shape this roster as he sees fit. He's going to have to hire a few personnel guys, including a right-hand man, to replace the retired Matt Russell. But that is the intriguing part about this. He will have power, he will have resources, but can they find the right players?
And with that being said, it's a laundry list for a new GM in Broncos country. Obviously, a 5th straight season without the playoffs. They have to re-sign about a dozen guys, 9th overall in the draft. I mean, what's at the top of Paton's list now?
Well, the future of Von Miller, are they going to bring him back and or ask him to take a pay cut? The specter of the quarterback position hangs over the offseason. Will he commit to Drew Lock, or as I believe, he will bring in veteran competition? The Vikings went to the playoffs 6 times while he was there with 6 different quarterbacks. So that tells you it's unlikely he will commit to Drew Lock. Look for competition there. And Justin Simmons is a priority. And in the draft, they don't go quarterback. I would look for them to go cornerback because they need playmakers on defense.
Broncos insider Troy Renck, always a great hire. Appreciate your time, man.
Yep, anytime.